What is up, everybody? What's up, Axbox, Arjun, Jaden, Zoe Beats, Kenny Daves? What is good? What is up? Congrats on Canadian Champs. Thank you. Respect Champs. Thank you. Congrats. Denticles. Thank you so much. Let's go, dude. I wish I could have been there, but I had work. It's all good. Videos will be posted on YouTube, so you'll be able to see those. Yeah. Yo, GOAT. Thank you. What is up? You have replay of my rounds. So, yeah, they will all be posted on Beatbox Canada's YouTube channel. So, go support them. They do awesome events. I had an amazing time. And this stream, we're just here to talk about how amazing the Great North Weekend was. Thank you for the follow, Bryce Diaries. Thank you so much, Bright Forge. Was it in Toronto? It was. It was in Toronto. What's up, Bryce Diaries? First message on the Twitch. Big up. I appreciate everybody joining. But yeah, guys. This event, I'll just say it right now, was one of the best events I've ever been to in a while. In a while. It tops the last two GBBs. Not even joking. Or exaggerating. Like, it was an amazing event. Big up Beatbox Canada, because I had an amazing time. And if you guys have any questions about the weekend, whether it just be Canadian Champs or Great North, let me know. Let me get some water. Hold on. But yeah, let me bring up the Great North bracket as well too. I want to talk about it. Yeah, I really wanted to go, but couldn't get the weekend off next year. Don't worry, next year you will you'll have a good time if it's as good as it was this year, which was awesome. But yeah, what's up, Sen? My gosh, my chat is either lagging or I just got like a million messages at once. What's up, Stoops? Where's Beatbox Canada? Congratulations, I was gonna riot if you didn't win. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Beauty and Rage. I appreciate that. But yeah, guys, Canadian Champs, I'll say as well, this was like the hardest I've ever trained for an event, and I'm really glad it paid off. And yeah, we got the W. But yeah. Oh, let me bring up the bracket for Great North. We could talk about Great North first. I don't mind. It's good, Milo and friends. I know you just won and got home, but are you thinking of competing next year or judging? So for Can Champs, I'm thinking of going for the 2-time. You know, I have to. I have to go for the 2-time. But yeah, I would like to judge Great North. I think judging Great North would be cool. Hello, King T. What is up? Yo, the champion. What's up, Cedeno? What is good? GG's, it's so over. Oh, man. let me see. How do I do this, guys? I forgot how to stream. I literally forgot how to stream. I think if I bring up this, that is just nothing. Guys, I forgot how to bring up. Why is my screen black? Hold on. Oh, there it is. There. Look at the bracket, guys. There it is. Yeah, this was... Can I say also that every single person I very much enjoyed. You know? Every single person here, like, the level was very high, but it was also... Everybody was super close. But yeah. Bro, you sound crazy good in the speakers. I was shocked. Thank you. Thank you, Sedania. That was something it took me so long to learn. How do I translate everything from, you know, in my room to on the stage? So I practiced, you know, a lot. So, yeah. You know, I had to prove the haters wrong. So many people were like, yeah, Den's quiet live. Den sucks live. You know? But yeah. Tech Master. All 5-0 rounds, I'm guessing. I think it was all 5-0, except for the finals, which was 4-1. So, yeah. Also, before I talk about Great North, let's talk about just the whole event. I want to talk about, there's something I've been thinking about, is the sound at the event. The sound at the event was so good. It was really good, you know. It's up there for some of the best sounds I've been to. It's definitely way better than GBB 2025, way better than GBB 2024. I'll say that. Way better sound. And yeah. The 3 rounds, 1 minute caught me off guard. Yeah, that's like I guess a Canadian thing. They just do it here, and you know, that's just the tradition. So I was struggling definitely to make my rounds like, oh shoot, all my rounds are kind of long. How do I make it super short? But yeah, bro, I wish I was there, man. Sucks I had to drop out. I would have loved to see you, man. But next year. QSC speakers. I don't know what that is, but what is up, person tube? Was the thing I was looking forward to the most. Yeah, but guys, the sound was crazy. Big improvement from the last 2 years at Great North. Because the sound, guys, like, this just proves, okay? It's proof. I'm pretty sure if you ask every single person who was at this year's Great North, and if you ask all the competitors, right? I'm talking about the sound, like, especially where the judges were sitting, which is where, you know, it should be the most important. The sound, because it was so good, it just made the event so much more enjoyable. Okay? That proves that it just makes everybody love the beatboxing more. And you know why? It's because good sound makes it so that most styles can be appreciated on a big live stage. Who knew, right? Yo, Dan, congrats. Thank you, Gray. Man, you always stream when I can't watch. Oh, unlucky, because the next time I'm gonna stream is probably gonna be in like freaking 3 months. GG. I was just wondering what the venue was running. Oh, okay. I don't know exactly, but I do know okay, don't quote me. Pretty sure they changed their soundboard. But yeah, I've never heard beatboxing like in such great quality. Yes. What's up, Glitch? But yeah, guys, if you think about it this way, right? Because this completely eliminates the whole argument of, again, here, this is going to be me ranting again, but that's what the Den streams are all about. Me yapping about freaking sound, you know? Like, people are like, oh, you have to sound good on all sound systems. You need to adapt. Okay, that's fair, right? Okay, let's say like you are a beatboxer who has that mentality, right? And then, so let's say you practice to be loud, right? Because, okay, I agree. Being loud, you need to be loud on stage or you're gonna suck, okay? That's just a fact. And then, so like, you need to have your sounds be, have it adapt to every single sound system. Okay, now let's put you on a good sound system where most styles are appreciated on a that has a good amount of compression. Okay, let's put you up on there. You are loud. Okay, cool. We can kind of hear that you're loud. But what about your beats? Did you work on your beats? No, they're trash, and you're you can't, if you're loud but you're trash. Okay, but guys, there were plenty of loud beatboxers at the event, and I will say that the loud beatboxers were good because they actually had good beats and good material. Oh my god, everybody was okay. My point is basically saying everybody was awesome, and like you could appreciate every single style. And the loud beatboxers, you could also appreciate their volume. Like when Derek or Vanoa were beatboxing, you could definitely tell they were one of the more powerful beatboxers there, right? So their good sound doesn't make quiet beatboxers loud as the loud beatboxers. I can't. Whoever keeps saying that and keeps promoting that, bro, your mom. Your mom. Gosh dang it! I'm sweating from just ranting. Okay, what are you guys saying? Sorry, I'm just like... oh my gosh, Zanaya, thank you so much. Congrats, champ. One step closer to the... Okay. I'm not ready. That's the yap I'm here for. Oh, thank you, Rice Diaries. 100% sound guy makes a big difference. Addy Karang! Thank you for... Oh my god, best beatboxers in Canada. Thank you so much. I just found a lot of beatboxers who really love the QSC speakers. I work with them at a company. I work with a company that doesn't know them, and I can see why. It's okay. It's so sad I couldn't go this year. Glitch. It's okay. There's always next time. Nariko, congrats. Thank you so much. Next time, you'll make it. Den, hate me. I can never hate you, Addy Karang. You're awesome. Levi, congrats, dude. I'm so happy for you. Thank you. Literally only Pac-Max. What is that? I think Pac-Max, I think he sounds great. Pac-Max is cool. He's really loud, and he has really good beats. And he knows when to be loud, you know? So... here's a little technical thing. So on this sound system, and I would like this to be applied to most sound systems to a certain degree. If your volume, if you beat, I was talking to Derek about this too, you know, all you needed was to be like, give yourself like 80%. Like if you're talking about like 100%, like, you know, like, okay, if 100% is Black Roll, right? Because Black Roll I think is the loudest beatboxer ever, right? So if 100% is Black Roll, on a good sound system, for you to sound the loudest, all you need is 80%. You don't need that 100% because the difference between 80 and 100% wasn't that noticeable, right? And if your volume, if you're beatboxing below like 50%, then obviously it's noticeable. But you can still hear the difference in volume in other beatboxers. But everybody within that 50 to 80% range of volume, because of the sound system and because it was good, you were still able to appreciate everything. And I think this is what, this is just me, just a little thought. But like, for example, Derek, right? I think his spit snare combo thingies and his, right? Like, they're still loud, but it isn't as loud as compared to, like, I can't talk. It isn't as loud as compared to, like, his, you know, like, those big lip roll stuff, right? But because of the compressed sound system, I was able to appreciate those fillers, and also I was able to appreciate when he would just go, go in, and I was like, oh, it was so good. Oh, my goodness. And, guys, like, it's because of that. I was able to appreciate, like, let me just, out of respect to the top 16 in Great North, let me just say, Gene sounded awesome. This guy's like sounded like a legit guitar. That was a horrible impression. Yuichi, also big up Japan for just taking the top 3 seeding, because like Oh my goodness. Yuichi, like, just had some crazy sounds. His spit snare was like the sharpest, cleanest thing. It was so cool. Toshiya, like the most precise, fastest drum patterns. Oh my goodness. It was crazy. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me respond to some messages before I start yapping for like 30 minutes. Pac-Max competing with you for Twitch views right now. Is he streaming right now? The heck? And there was speaker like even next to the bar behind the judges. That was cool. Oh, I didn't even notice that. That was awesome. Speaking of that, how was the sound compared to the last year? Congrats, man. Thank you, BPM. Is Blackwell louder than Julard? Acoustically, yeah. Julard just has... every sound has giga sub. That's why he was the loudest at thing. What is up, coolest? Oh my gosh, Big G! Big G with the 99 euro. Oh, not 99 euros. Close enough. That pretty much 99 euros. Thank you, man. Thank you, Big G. Appreciate that. The Japanese being top 3 was insane. Yeah. Like, Pac-Max is the only one with skin in the game that is pushing the GBB24 type sound because it nerfs loud beatboxers. It doesn't. It's a fact. It does not. Good sound is factually, right? Not, oh, in my opinion. No. It's a fact that good sound does not nerf loud beatboxers. If you were at Great North, you knew that, okay? You knew that. Bad sound just gives loud beatboxers this much more of it. Gives that much more of an advantage, right? Bad sound, right? What was I saying? I forgot because I started freaking... You read my comment but didn't answer. How was the GNB sound like? Oh, thank you, Glitch. See, guys, big up Glitch. This guy, he already knows the den chatter tech. Is you gotta say your message multiple times before I start yapping. I'm about to yap. Okay, so the sound this year was great. Okay, so there were some like minor things, but because of how good the sound was, I was able to just like gloss those like minor cons over. But basically, yeah, the sound was great. Like you could hear a lot, like especially from where the judges were sitting, you could hear all the details. There was this kind of how did someone put it? A dead zone in the middle of the crowd, and that's just because the subs, you could obviously feel it everywhere because they're subs, right? Biggest frequency, boom, 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 right? And then the other speakers were kind of like if I'm the crowd, the other speakers were like here, pointing towards the back, right? So that kind of in the middle of the crowd, front middle-ish, that's where the sound was very muddy. But the judges didn't hear that, so that's all cool. Yeah. And also the monitors on stage were, I would say that was the worst part of the entire event, because I think, yeah, that's something that I would improve for the next years, is because it was so hard to hear myself on stage. But I mean, I practiced for that, but I would, you know, I can see why some other people would not appreciate that. But you know, we ball, yeah. He should have left the loud beatboxer win so that they don't bash down for the culture. Honestly, look, guys, like the loud beatboxers that were here, don't take this the wrong way, okay? If I'm the two loudest beatboxers there, I would say were Derek and Vanoa, right? And their beats, guys, you remember, being loud is not bad, because if your beats are actually good, then the loudness helps you. And guys, loudness, even in a good sound system, again, loudness is still going to give you an advantage. Wing versus Napalm, the analogy I always go to. But I don't want to be freaking yapping about sound, you know, too much, because it's literally all I do every time I stream. It's just, and then everyone labels me as the guy who complains, oh, bro, you gotta, because like, and then I get clipped, and then you know what? I'm just clip farming, man. You know, it's fine. I'm clip farming. I'm not gonna elaborate. I'm clip farming. Big G, you want to participate in Great North once? Bro, you got to, man. It's awesome here. What's up, Fatty Muffin? What is good, bro? Den breathe. Oh, thank you. I forgot. I have to breathe. You're right. I like the rec room acoustically. Interesting. I don't know what that means, but I like the acoustics of the room, because I can see it. I mean, this year it sounded way better than the past 2 years. You releasing One in a Million left to right and Can't Get Enough has blessed my playlist. Thank you. Also, yeah, thank you for reminding me. If you guys could stream the new songs that I just released, excuse me, Can't Get Enough, Left to Right, and One in a Million. I just released those. I would appreciate them. They're on most major streaming platforms. There, I didn't actually breathe. I was still not breathing. That was all in one breath. What is up? What's up, GSF? You have to be able to control your power. Yeah. Dynamics, right? No, but even if you're always loud, like Derek he's like always loud 100% of the time. But like he's in the pocket, you know? And then as soon as he was like, I can't even do it. I apologize. That was disrespectful. I apologize, Derek. But yeah, if you just like, he's got the bounce. And then Vinoa has the swag. It's awesome. And more songs. Octo! Oh, bro. Thank you. Guys, big up Octo also. Check him out. Bro got 3rd place. I'm super happy for him, man. This guy came a long way. 3rd in Canada. This guy from Vancouver. 3rd to 2nd to 1st at Vancouver. And then 3rd in Canada is crazy. But yeah, like, and the fact that the sound was good, I was able to appreciate, you know, when, let's say, like, Gene, oh my gosh, I think Gene sounded the best, in my opinion. This is opinion, okay? In my opinion, he sounded the best. Like, all his sounds, like, when he went really loud, it wasn't, like, crazy loud, and, like, oh my goodness, like, and then his, like, guitar, oh my gosh, but, yeah, and then his like inward bass, and then he brought this like baboon vibrate. I don't know what it sounded so cool. Oh yeah, and we'll talk about. I want to talk about the only 3 decisions in Great North that I disagreed with. Everything else I agreed with, but come on, disagreements like I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Dan got some muscle. Thank you, GSF. I mean. I'll take it. Dan, can I do hard bass? What the heck is hard bass? What is that? You want to battle me, Big G? Weren't you in like... I've seen them, like the Beatbox Sherman, you were posting these like Beatbox of the Month. I think that's what it's called. Yeah. I saw you in the thumbnail. I haven't watched it yet though. But yeah. Yeah, everybody sounded really good. Like, you could just hear the details of everything. And then if you were powerful, yeah, it still came out, you know? It's a characteristic that... It's one of the criteria that will help you win battles. Bulesto, what's good? It has been a long time. What am I drinking? I am drinking a berry smoothie. With a glass straw. Shout out guys, glass straws, kind of underrated. They're cool. What's up, Dan? Congrats. Can we hear a small part of Sensations here on live? Oh my gosh, putting him on the spot. Sure, I'll do a small part. Like Tomazakura bass, evil strong bass. Guys, we got to get better at naming these vocal basses, man. But, no, I cannot do that, unfortunately. I love my stuff. Thank you, Big G. I appreciate that. Glass on glass. Fancy. For real. Bro got the glaw. The what? I haven't even done inward bass today, guys. Just asking me to do Sensations. Take me. Don't go. Don't face me. I'll love you the more. There you go. There's your little Sensations that you asked for. It's a hardcore drink. The berry smoothie? Glass straw glaw. Dan, can you do glass straw bass? You're banned, Flatty Muffin. W Dan, thank you, man. What was the favorite battle that I participated in? Me versus Cymax. Shout out Cymax in the finals. Bro had to make me absolutely fight for the title, and it was great sharing the stage with him. We both fed off of each other's. We both fed off of each other's energy, and it was awesome. It was really cool. Cymax is so underrated. Facts. Big facts. Cymax is very underrated. Anyways, let's talk about the 3 decisions in Great North that I disagreed with. Do you come to GBB? I will not be at GBB, guys. I guess, yeah, here is the official announcement. I'm not going to be going to this year's GBB, unfortunately. But yeah, as soon as you start beatboxing, you switch to something else. That's what I really enjoy, man. Thank you. Being so wholesome, Big G. I appreciate that. Been streaming 1 in a million this week. So glad you're releasing more of your tracks. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, I have like so much more tracks, and they're all scheduled, so you guys are in for a treat. Did I see Crythix won the showcase wildcard? What is that? Is that like a... So does he get to do a showcase like Wing and Villain did in 2021? Or is he in GBB? Yeah, oh, okay. What, I thought you were judging? That's so sad. Yeah, I was judging... I was a not even an official judge. I was a pre-judge alongside Amit. So basically, we were like the first filter that the wild cards had to go through before going to the main judges, which was like Wing, I think Napalm, Skiller, and then some other people. Excuse me. I could have won GBB. You're so good. Oh, thank you. I mean, I don't know about this GBB, but I would still try my best. Okay, it's a showcase at GBB, so Crythix will do a showcase. Will I ever try to participate again for the 5th time? Yeah, I think GBB is awesome. I would love to participate again. So sad, I would love to meet you IRL. It's okay, Bulesto. One day I'll go somewhere in Europe, maybe even France, and you know, we could see each other. He has a lot of upcoming tracks. Please keep doing. Yep, guys. Thank you, Glitch. Dan as a GBB judge is what we need. Honestly, yeah. I don't mean to self-glaze. It's just, I think I would be a great GBB judge. I would be an amazing judge. I would stand my ground. Okay, first of all, because there's so many judges. Okay, this is a little small tangent. There's so many judges that they don't even know why they voted or made the decision that they did. They're just like, oh, why did you do that? And they're like, yeah, that guy was just a better beatboxer than you. Example, right? That's a hypothetical situation, but that's a very real situation because low key, they be some, I'm not gonna name some judges, but you know, they be doing that, and they're like, oh, or like freaking the anonymous judging crap. Like watch Ghost's shout out Ghost also. Watch Ghost's video on why anonymous judging sucks. You know, because I'll be going up to a person and be like, hey man, like this is just like a hypothetical situation. Hey, Mr. Judge, why, you know, did you vote me or why did you vote against me? Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you because I just want my thoughts to remain anonymous. Like, well, bro, what do you even mean? What are you talking about, man? Like, or saying like just say it with your chest. I don't care if you have, like, I would rather you have the worst opinion known to mankind, but say it publicly. Okay, not even, it doesn't even need to be publicly. Just say it to me as a competitor, right? Or whatever, right? I would rather you have the worst opinion ever than you trying to hide behind something and be like, I don't know, I'm scared. I just point left and right. I don't know how to judge. I'm a baby judge. I'm scared of what other people are. Like, bro, that's the reason you were asked to judge and you were qualified. So back up, like, that completely nullifies all the quote-unquote credentials that, you know, like. And okay, you know what? Finally, I have a champ title to my name. So there's the credential that if some people are looking for. But even before that, I still, okay, again, low-key gonna suck myself off here a little bit, but it's like I feel like my brain is so much bigger and wrinklier than so many beatboxers. And I'm not talking about the like low level, I'm talking about high level beatboxers, okay? Like I'm talking about like world class, you know, the like you know who I'm talking about, okay? And I disagree with a lot of their opinion. I'm ranting. Okay, that was okay. What am I saying? There's a good amount of things that I'll disagree with, but it's also like some of the things they say, they're like, oh, this is my opinion. No, it's not, bro. It's not your opinion. It's a fact. That's why you were a judge, because you should be able to know what are the objective things you can judge. And after you judge the objective things, then sprinkle in a little bit of your subjectivity in your decision making. I'm sweating. My gosh, sorry. There was the yap session too. Okay, what are you guys saying? What's my favorite GBB wildcard? I actually had a list here on my Discord server. Also, guys, join my Discord server. I have a list of here. Okay, my favorite GBB wildcards. From top to bottom. This is just favorite, just enjoyability, bro. Oh wait, no, this is not. Okay, I'm just gonna list off the ones I really liked. I really like Delo's wildcard, G-Wiz, Stitch, ABX, Jake, Epos. I think that's about it. Yeah, I think those are my favorite GBB wildcards. Dan and Biscuit as GBB judges, I could see that. Congratulations, Anna! Thank you so much. Made me so happy to see that you won it. I appreciate that. Sorry guys, I'm just like scrolling through the old messages because I was just yapping and I missed every single one. Working on a track inspired by all yours. Can't wait to release. Ooh, let's go. Will I participate in the next Ray North? I'm not sure. That one is very unlikely. Yeah. Ghost video is too good. True. Did I produce my release tracks? Some of them, the credits are in the description. I saw a post on Speedbox asking what people want to see in a judge, and every single comment saw was just like, please just be able to articulate your own reasoning. There you go. Den turned into Terminator. You're banned. I'm joking. Can I do beats in odd time signatures? There you go. Multiple time GBB participant, Canadian champion, talent producer has to come to the qualification. Thank you. You had a hard time getting into G-Weez's wildcard. I think the only reason why a lot of people didn't, they weren't able to vibe with his wildcard. I think they would have loved to. They would have vibed with his wildcard even more if he didn't. Like, these are like beatboxer fan service isms that he just put in because he knew the beatboxer. A beatboxer's beatboxer would love it. Was the like, you guys know what I'm talking about. He's like, right, like that, whatever fillers he would do there. Like, I think if he eliminated those fillers, the enjoyability would just go, like, it legit sounded like a dubstep alien track. I'm an alien. Like, it sounded so good in my opinion. But yeah, I do agree. I think those fillers were the least enjoyable parts of it. But anyways, yeah. Now that I'm the Canadian champ, am I gonna start judging battles? I've been judging battles, but I'm still gonna be doing both, judging and competing in battles. You know. What's up, Vonnie First? Long time no see, bro. Hi, Dan. I just wanted to say congratulations on my recent achievements, and I'm jealous of my lips. Thank you, Scarlett. What do you mean jealous of my lips? And chat, what is up? What is my opinion on Footbox G's wildcard? I think Footbox G's wildcard, I think it's super impressive technically. I didn't like the structure. I think the structure of his wildcard was... I think was it Wing was like, what do you say? Oh yeah, Wing was like, it sounds like a drum solo, and I was like, bro, have you listened to a drum solo? I mean, yeah, I guess it sounds like a Discord drum solo. Like it sounds like, I don't know, if you took like the first 20 seconds of it, super good, you know, but it just felt like Instagram reel and then another Instagram reel, like a completely different, you know, and the next. But yeah. Dan has top tier lips. Okay. Thank you for the lips glazing, guys. Excuse me. Tank top Dan is top 3 unexpected things ever. Yeah. It's getting hot here, guys, in Canada. So they're fuller than mine. Guys, maybe I should put you on my lip care routine. I have a lip care routine. Isn't that crazy? Because also, there should be freaking, you know, I'm not going to say this actually, because I step back. Guys, see, I'm learning. I'm putting a filter on some things. SBX should invite Codfish as a judge. Would love to see how he ranks and votes. Maybe. This is just me as an outsider watching very specific clips of Codfish's reactions. I personally don't think he would be the best judge. Because guys, I personally, like, I understand that, like, you're, like, let's say you be having titles and, like, you winning a lot of battles or being an OG beatboxer, you know, those are on paper really good credentials for you to be a quote-unquote qualified judge. But I don't know exactly how to, like, I think there has to be a different way for you to choose judges, because I've seen some people with all those credentials. Like, you'll have beatboxer A, who's like, you know, 7-time champ, freaking OG beatboxer. You have this other guy, also OG beatboxer, all like 5-time champ, battle winning god, like awesomeness, right? And one of their opinions is just gonna be like absolute like judge slop, and then the other guy actually has like and like, yes, okay, not even beatboxing, art is subjective, but when you put it when you put it in the context of a competition, there has to be objective criteria that gets there has to be objective criteria, okay? And I think so many world-class beatboxers, I'm not going to name them, but you know, so many world-class beatboxers, they just don't know that, and it's insane. Like, it's but also I feel like yeah, so then the argument is like against that is like, okay, so how do we know you're a qualified judge, like, if you're not basing it off of titles and whatnot? So that's the question I don't know how to answer. After 2 years, I've almost perfected my 2021 GBB wildcard. Let's go. Big up. Ulasio, thank you. Congrats, champ. Thank you. Champ? New York champ? Thank you. Footbox didn't release his unedited wildcard. The one he uploaded publicly isn't the one he submitted. Interesting. I swear on the GBB wildcards, it says you have to make the video you submitted the public one. Let's do a beatboxer's lips tier list. Frosty F tier. That was rude. I apologize, Frosty. Why am I so rude to the UK people? I called Epos a chud. If you guys see the D-Lo live stream, you know. Learning how to not get clip farmed. True. Oh, my lip care routine. I think that's what you're referring to. Filipino lips are tough. Cheese ham, best judge in beatbox community. I don't think Codfish would be a great judge. Yeah, dream judge panel. Oh, dream judge panel. Me, and me. I'm shocked. I have to think about that. Just remind me if you really want to know. Let's create a brand for Beatbox Lips product. Let's create a brand for beatboxer lips. Let's create like a drink or throat spray or something so you don't get dry mouth. And let's also create a gum, okay? You know what? Not even create a gum. Guys, chew gum, okay? You know, not even chew gum. Brush your teeth. Oral hygiene. Oh, what am I talking about? Let's move on. What did I think of Gene? Gene was awesome. I think he was like one of my most favorite beatboxers to listen to. He's like, sounded like a legit guitar. It was so good, like super enjoyable. Yeah. Oh, and that reminds me, Barrier, that I want to talk about the 3 decisions that I disagreed with. And yeah. What's up, Boyette? Had a good time hanging out with Zen, and congratulations, champ. That was the best I've seen you yet. Also, our reel just drop. Wait, what, already? Dang. Okay, I'll watch it later. Thank you. When you're judging, you usually build off of template. It's subjective because everyone sees a different score. Not because I think this guy wins because I like him. Yeah, don't get an OG to judge if he's gonna be on his phone the whole event. Sorry, it took me a while. And let me say that again, Elasio. Yeah, don't get an OG to judge if he's going to be on his phone the whole event. Revert Beatbox, what is up, bro? Beatbox your lips, we'll call it BBL. You're banned, Vonnie. I use biotin mouthwash for longer shows to keep me from getting dry mouth. Dream Judges Panel. Emmanuel and Dave and Nicholas. True. What about Gene and Jean? It's funny because they're both Japanese. Dan, do I video game? Yeah, I video game. Play League of Legends, Minecraft, Terraria. I played Hollow Knight, Assassin's Creed. I love Zelda, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Skyward Sword, Twilight Princess. There are some list of video games off the top of my head. Okay, yes, I wanted to talk about that. And if you're still here, Boyette. So, this low-key applies to you. Not high-key applies to you. So, the 3 decisions I disagreed with for Great North, if you guys watched, was here. Let me bring up the bracket here, guys. So, here was the bracket, right? So, all of the top 16 had no disagreements with how the battles went. I thought, you know, these people beat everybody. So for the top 8, sorry. For the top 16, this is the So the Derek versus Boyette. I think Boyette should have won. And reason being, I think Derek didn't play to his strengths as much as Boyette did. You know, Boyette's strengths are, you know, melody, and then also he shows that he can go really hard, and he did in his second round. I don't want to spoil too much. And Derek was not in his pocket. He was really loud, but Derek, his biggest strength is his pocket and his groove. He has that groove, and he was not locked in there. So I would have voted either OT or Boyette if I were judging. But yeah, super close battle. And the other 2 I disagreed with was in the semifinals. Gene versus Vinoa. Yes, Gene versus Vinoa. I think Gene should have won because at the time of the semifinals, I think Vinoa and Gene were both getting very repetitive. And then, so that's the objective thing. And then my subjectivity sprinkling would be, is I would rather listen to a more repetitive Gene than a more repetitive Vinoa, right? And then another thing that also made me side with Gene was Vinoa's biggest strength was his groove and his swag. And I didn't hear that in one of his rounds. And then I also believe he did this one beat that was fairly simple and like simple on paper, right? And it didn't have as much groove compared to his other beats. So because of that, I would have voted for Gene in the semifinals. But no disrespect to anybody. And this is just my food for thought. And then the other semifinal, I actually think Derek should have beat Wally. Again, no disrespect to Wally, but I think Derek, that's where his power really gave him the advantage there, and he had that groove, whereas Wally, again, didn't play to his strengths. And you don't always have to play to your strengths, because if you're talking about the previous semifinal, another reason I would have voted for Gene was he brought this new bass, and again, his strengths throughout the entire competition was kind of like that Tatsuya, like like that stuff. Like he was playing to that, and then he just dropped this new bass out of nowhere. I was like, what the heck is that? And it sounded sick. It was like, it was amazing. So like, yeah, that's one of the reasons I would vote for him. But yeah, I didn't think Wally was playing to his strengths in the semifinal against Derek. So I think Derek should have won. So I think that the finals should have been Derek versus Gene, and the semifinals be Wally versus Venoa. But it is what it is. But other than that, guys, every beatboxer was just amazing. And like, again, good sound equals good enjoyment. Okay, I understand that SBX were like, here's another. Okay, let me read some of the chat before I yap again. And if I miss a message, guys, I apologize. How do I take care of my voice with all your vocal bases? Can't use inward if I'm even a little bit congested. Do I use a nebulizer? No. Honey ginger tea. That's the hack. Coolest has what we call the sauce. I was rooting for him at the GNB. Yeah, Coolest, he has the sauce, I agree. Like, Coolest, one of my new favorite beatboxers. If you start up Twitch, let me know. I'm a mod and hang out there. I'd come and watch. I'm live on Twitch right now. Are you qualified to GBB? I am not. Speaking of Terraria, I recently started to continue my whip-only playthrough. What the heck? Dan, do I listen to Gyro? Yeah, occasionally. I like Gyro. Dan is not going to GBB. Yeah, neither. Yes, Dan is in GBB and also the next one. No, that's just not true. Did I like my dance? Top 16, top 8? I'm sorry, did I miss it? I can't remember. There was so much. Too many thoughts. Yeah. Who's my personal favorite beatboxer? They always change. Osis, right now. There you go. Congrats, champ. Thank you, Tito. I really appreciate that. I appreciate what you said about my wildcard, by the way. It meant a lot to me. Of course, man. Coolest and Dan bringing Filipino to BLE. I stopped playing the whip playthrough because some guy stole my content idea and cheated his whole video. Oh, GG, bro. What's up, champ? What's up, Tayo? What's up, bro? Yeah, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, just some GBB side tangent again, because I think if any of you guys were in like the live stream where we talked about the sound at GBB, I think one of the arguments Christoph made.
Congrats winning CBC, GOAT as always.
Zeeth! $10? Thank you! Thank you. I appreciate that. You know what? You get a GBB 25 intro. Beatboxer hygiene tier list. Out of respect, I'm not gonna do that. Will I be going to GBB as a spectator? I will not, unfortunately. I'm sorry, and I'm not going to. Yeah, if that answers the other question, if I'm going to watch in Poland, I will not. Biggest Canadian beatboxer surprise. Oh, that's a good question. I'm trying to think. Hack beats and Octo. I would say Octo. I mean, I knew kind of what he was able to do, but the fact that he was able to do it on stage, and the improvement and like in comparison to what I've seen him do before surprised me. And then hack beats. I know he's more of like an OG beatboxer, so this is my first time hearing him. And yeah, he was like the most powerful one in all of the Canadian champs. So big up Hack Beats. Which role do I play on League of Legends? ADC. Yeah. Why are the audios in GBB muddy? Because they have very limited compression. That's it. Because they think compression gives disadvantage to loud beatboxers when it literally doesn't. It's a fact. I'm gonna keep saying that with my chest till forever on time. Until yeah. Yeah. Who's my favorite not well known and coming up beatbox right now? Good. Good question. Coolest. There you go. I think Coolest is cool. I'm trying to think. Is there anyone here that kind of... Oh, and also Boyette. Super underrated, guys. This guy makes like catchy tunes. I don't know why he doesn't have like a lot of views. Who else? Lucid. Really enjoyable to listen to. I'm just thinking of like super enjoyable to listen, like, you know, on stage and off stage. Derek, I guess. Yeah. You missed the announcement notification? You're here now, Mike SD. Also, guys, big up Mike SD. Top 8 Canada? How long have I been looping for? I do not loop. I just got there to just play around and, you know, but yeah, I'm not a looper. What was I saying about the GBB sound live stream? Oh, thank you. Okay, mini tangent. Probably not mini, but when Swiss Beatbox was like, okay, you know what, like, you know how in competitions, like for example in tennis, like this is their specific competition and this is how they do the ruling. So if the sound is like this and you don't like it, adapt to the sound system. That is a fair argument, okay? That's fair. However, if you look at GBB and what it means to a bunch of beatboxers, especially to like the new up and coming beatboxers, you know, like when, for example, for me, okay? And I'm saying this in hopes that other people can relate to me, you know, like, yeah, if they can just relate to me, because I think so many people also like feel this way, but they don't have the platform to voice what their thoughts. So here's me trying to voice them for you. So if you look at what GVB meant to just the average beatboxer, you know, in their room, watching on their phone or wherever, right? They're watching GBB, right? And their dream is to one day go to GBB. Like for me, GBB, especially I heard so many things about it. Like, you know, GBB was the beatboxing competition for every beatboxer. Okay, it doesn't matter what your style was. Like I always heard that every single style, you know, is works on the GBB stage because the sound is so amazing, you know, and you know because of that, like, you know, that's what GBB meant to, I think, a lot of beatboxers. You know, it's the biggest competition in the world where like it's a world competition, you know, and you know because every single style like works, like most styles work and most sounds work. I remember always hearing like, oh my gosh, like most sounds like it's will work on this stage, and then like, you know, and it's like, you know, I don't know what else I'm trying to add something to this, but you know, yeah, that's just what GBB meant to so many other people. And now the fact that they're just like, yeah, that now, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to be loud and dumb down your beatboxing to an insane amount for you to just even be, you know, like for you to have that spotlight at GBB. You need to do these sounds. Oh, this is just where the direction of the meta is going. And if you don't like it, okay, if I don't like it, that's fair, okay? Whatever. If that's what the direction you're going with GBB, so be it. Who am I? I'm one dude. I can't change everything, right? So it's like that's like really like, so now you're just making GBB like I can't exactly word it the way I'm trying to word it, but if you guys know what I'm trying to say, yeah. Anyways, You killed on BLE. Thank you. Which one of your own tracks is my personal favorite? Sensations. Dream Judge Channel. D-Lo, Biscuit, Dan, Wing, Pechinkata. Yeah, I like that D-Lo and Wing. I agree with a lot of their takes. I also disagree with a lot of their takes. But I like that they voice their opinion with confidence. You know, they're like, okay, this is why I do things. Like, yeah. And I also agree with Wing with, like, enjoyability is a big factor of judging. Out of all my battles this CBC, which one was your favorite? I would say my battle with Cymax. I said that earlier. And then also my battle with Mike SD. He killed it. Like, this guy, like, was wow. Like, anyways, it's the biggest platform for beatbox where it's more visible to more people than any other event. I was pretty confused by Wing's Coachella thing until I looked at it that way. Speaking of Wing, like, you know, the fact that, like, Wing's vibration and throat bass, like, it's not bad. It's one of the most refined sounds, and it's not that quiet. Again, it surpasses that 50% sound barrier that, you know, on a good sound system, it's going to sound amazing. Example, 2023 GBB. But it just sounded so flat compared to everything else. Yeah, but, you know, click roll and lip roll are just naturally loud. Yeah, of course. That's why you put a compressor, bro. That's why. But yeah, so you know, because he did that, so he had to adapt and, you know, use like all those big sounds. Like, yes, that's true, but wouldn't you want him to do vibration bass and throat bass as well and not have to succumb to these freaking sounds every single time? That's where the beatbox community is progressing. You're not growing the community if you do the sound like this. You're gonna make it thing, and this grew the community in Great North because the sound was good. Everybody appreciated it. It was so enjoyable. I was able to enjoy everybody's sounds, and you can't do that if your sound is poo-poo, because you're always gonna have to stick to this meta, and like, yeah, everyone's just gonna have to be brain dead. It's gonna be new phrase, loud beatboxer slop. I'm sweating. Your performances against Mike and Cymax in particular were next level. Thank you, Biscuit. I really appreciate that. I also, speaking of the Canadian champs, I'm really happy with how all my rounds turned out. There were some, like, mistakes I did, but I mean, it's inevitable. But you learn from your mistakes. But yeah. Oh yeah, guys. New term, loud beatboxer slop. Let's say that. Let's say that more. But guys, please don't misinterpret it, because so many people misinterpret when I say things like that. They think that, you know, oh, Dan doesn't like loud beatboxers. He's quiet, so, you know, Dan, he thinks that being loud is bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. You just don't know what you mean because your beatboxer brain is too small. This is such a good take. You need to implement Den sound advice. Thank you. I came here for a Den crash out. Wasn't this? Why does this always happen? I always crash out. What's up, Zephyr? Did I use vibration bass in this competition? I did not. I need to train that sound more for it to be yeah. Loud slop. I need some Den slop. You're banned. Loud beatboxers will literally sound better with compression. And there you go. Someone in the chat understands. There you go. There you go. I don't have an applause sound effect. We are tired of sound system maxing. Dan, you were like the loudest beatboxer at CHAMPS. There you go, guys. I used my loudness to... I knew I had to be loud. Because you have to be loud. You have to surpass that 50% barrier that I was talking about. So you have to do that, or you're going to sound quiet. Okay? So you still need to be loud. be loud and good. Okay? Can we just not only be loud, guys? Do you not know how to be creative? Do you not know structure? Do you not know composition? Do you not know that dynamics? You don't know those stuff? If you don't know those stuff, you can get a lesson with me. I do lessons for 60 CAD an hour. You will learn all of those in my lesson. The denbration base. Okay. Den has a hyperactive episode. Crash Out Den live stream is the highlight of my day. Den slop bass. How to beatbox pro. Guys, I'm sweating for this. W promo segue. Patbox is a real good example of being loud and good. True! True! He's so cool! Like, oh yeah, there's another beatboxer who I think is underrated. Is he underrated now? I think he's rated. Patbox. I love Patbox. He's cool. He's awesome. Bro. I can't freaking breathe. What's up, Rage? Yo, congrats. Thank you, man. Smooth transition. Oh, thank you. Can I pay you to play League of Legends and get upset? You don't even need to pay me. You know what? I want to stream more and play League of Legends more, guys. On stream. Go on, Dan. Educate. Falsetto crash out. True. Check Wing new song. I already watched it. Also, guys, I don't know if I'm gonna do like reactions on stream as much. I might do them more, but it's not something that I like. Before, I would be like, oh, I went on stream and watched some beatboxing with you guys. But now, maybe I'm just a little burnt out at the moment. So don't look forward to me watching videos on stream anytime soon, because it's just not what I'm interested, but it might change. And if it does change, you can see it on my Discord. And you'll just get updates there. But yeah. Very well said. Very well said. Skill, structure, and melody. Key to loudness. True. Also, guys, me crashing out about loudness, another thing I thought about too is I'm not really dissing the competitors. Did I say that right? I think so. I'm more dissing the judges for allowing that to be winning in competitions. I don't know why I said it like that. But yeah, congrats, and thank you so much. Your glasses are steaming up, man. Oh my, oh, they are. What's my rank? ADC player? I'm like gold right now. I peaked platinum, but does that even matter? I'm like gold in North America. My thoughts on Kaji? I love Kaji. Great example of a loud beatboxer where it needs to be loud. There, I need to deep breath, because I think Kaji, like, what is the genre he's doing? Freaking hardstyle, extra tone, psytrance. Like, you know, if you actually listen to that genre, it's like, you know, it's like that's literally what it sounds like. So he's staying faithful to the genre, and when he's loud when he needs to be loud. So, you know, it's good. It's also cool to not be loud all the time and be quieter and make loud moments sound cooler. Dynamics. What? Huh? I know so many beatboxers right now. If I'm like, oh, you know, you could be quiet in the build-up, and then when the drop happens, you're gonna be loud. And I know so many beatboxers are like, what? I never thought of doing that before. Discord link. It should be Beauty and Rage. It should be in the description of the YouTube. But I don't know. I could just post the link in the chat. How do I do it? I don't even know how to invite people. Oh, copy. Okay. Bam. There's the link. Hopefully it doesn't get yeeted. I don't think brain dead loudness should be an amicable criteria to score someone. What does that even mean? I'm brain dead. This is why, guys, I'm a beatboxer. I have like my academic brain is like here. I'm exposing my English. English was my worst subject, by the way. What? Tokyo? True. I think he said it's French hardcore. 10 times faster. Bro, that was peak moments. 10 times faster. How was the judging overall at the event? So I talked about it before, Tayo, a little bit back, but yeah. I agreed with most of the judging. There were like 3 decisions that I disagreed with, but overall, I think it was, yeah, I'm content. Unrelated, but in my opinion, Blackroll can easily win GBB if all his rounds didn't have the exact same vibe. True! He's so passionate. Blackroll, shout out Blackroll. He's one of the most passionate beatboxers I know. He's so passionate about beatboxing. So I know he has the motivation to. But why do you only put it to being... Like, you're already loud, bro. Put it into, like... I feel so bad saying that's so mean. I didn't mean it that way. I apologize. That sounded really rude. But yeah, you could put it into more, you know, dynamics and competition. If Hippie had more dynamics in the last part of his wildcard, he would be top 5 wildcards. True. Wait, I know you are good at beatboxing. You should try to make a wildcard for an event called GBB. True. Make a means friend. Okay. Supposedly he's trying to reimagine some of his style / composition for that this year, but let's see if he pulls through. Amicable. Thank you. I don't think he's amicable, right? It means that it shouldn't be universally agreed that this loudness is one of the front runners when you score a battle. There you go. Very well put, Vonniverse. But yeah, no, I think loudness, guys. I think loudness is a very, very important factor when it comes to judging beatboxing and live beatbox battles in that context. I just don't think it should be weighed as heavily as it currently is. Right now, I think there's such a huge weight on it. And I also think that the judges don't even know that. They don't even know that they're judging based. They're literally just listening and they're like, oh, this guy's louder. And then they use that to justify everything else. You know, it's like all they hear is loud, and then all the other things like composition, like battle elements too. Like when you diss somebody through beatboxing or counter somebody, it doesn't have to be a direct rebuttal, but you do a multi-layered counter. I feel like so many of those multi-layered counter just goes over the judges' heads. You know, yeah, guys, just. I don't even want to finish what I was trying to say. He's the Conor McGregor of beatbox. I'd let him get into my head so bad on stage. What an interesting analogy. Make a soundboard of the true. You think it's subconscious? Yeah, I think it's subconscious, and the fact that it's subconscious, that means you're a poo-poo judge, you know? Okay, that's a mean way of putting it, but it basically means that you're I don't think you're qualified to be a judge. Simple as that. I saw that a lot that in the National Acapella Tournament, the group that did the most walls of sound tended to score higher. Interesting. Also, can the use of AI in the beatbox community just be gone? Too many people are using it for content or just justifying its use because it sounds good or it looks good when it's visuals it doesn't. There is a lot of oh, you know what, speaking of, I use the word slop a lot in this stream. AI slop, remember that. Thank you, Tayo, for the exclamation marks. Also, can we talk about the BLE event, guys? Freaking, I told people to, like, you know, I was like, make some noise. Like, you know, when you're on stage and you're like beatboxing, you're like, make some noise, and the crowd's like, woo, right? So I was like, okay, I can't really do that in an online context. How can I apply that to, like, you know, Discord? Like, oh, spam the exclamation marks in chat. You know, just wholesome, just trying to, you know, get people to do that. And then I was just hit. Well, I remember actually, so I was doing it and then watching the YouTube chat. And, you know, they're pretty supportive. And then I think I was watching the VOD back, and I just got flooded with just question marks. No, I'm not doing that for you. I was like, dang. Wow. I'm sorry. What did I do to you, D-Lo chatters? What did I do? I'm sorry. Does my beatboxing suck that much? What is the most controversial GBB for solo category? For me, it might be 2024, but I don't know. That's a good question. $2024. Yeah, I'd agree. Like, looking back, I don't think the decisions were that, like, controversial or anything. But yeah, I think a lot of controversy will come to more like who should have passed the limbs versus who should have won battles. I know, like, in the Napalm River one, there's a lot of controversy between that, but and I guess the Wing Pac-Max one, but I think the controversy is more of just because Wing lost, so a lot of like the Wing fandom is upset. I mean, understandable. His fandom's massive. Hair game on point too. Thank you. That's why you're on stage and not. I think the reason why Black Roll is so loud is because he only has a certain amount of sounds he can do that he actually uses. I agree, yeah. No, but I think Black Roll, the reason why he is not. This is the reason why not. I think this is the reason why. Fact, he is the loudest beatboxer. One, I've heard he's the loudest beatboxer, so you have to trust me, and I'm Dan, so you gotta trust Dan beatboxers. No, but the like Black Roll again. This what is it? This relates to his like passion and motivation. He puts so much effort into training, like just like his basic drum sounds, like just the kick, for example, right? Like, and he's like practicing that so that he can be so loud, you know. It's like most of his sounds are like Pinito level, you know, like the if you know ball, you know ball. Poo poo judge for slorp. Do you ever think over analysis in battles can also hinder judgment? Not really. I think over analysis in like just music is kind of, yeah, you can get to a certain point where it's like, come on guys, just enjoy the music. BLE was insane. Did I say please? I actually did not say please, Ty, also. And you're actually probably more of an online OG than me, so you know the tech. What's in my opinion? What is, in your opinion, but MYB not for you, the hardest sound to do repetitive? I'm gonna assume you're asking what's the hardest sound for me to do repetitively. That's a good question. I don't know. Mark Markin versus Chung Bao was too controversial. Yeah, that was. What category are you most excited for this GVB? Solo. Black Roll mastered the mic technique. I think his mic technique is good. It's not like, I wouldn't consider him GOAT of mic technique, but I think he's just so loud that mic technique is, like, you know, doesn't really matter that much. But I would use other beatboxers more, like I would use other beatboxers as examples of mic technique, yeah. Master diaphragm usage, true, yeah. 90% of the comments on the Wing versus Pac-Man finals, the Wing fandom saying he should have won. Yeah, understandable. I mean, if you like Wing, then... And I think that final was very close. Not as close as... I was about to say not as close as Napalm versus River, but I disagree. I think this was closer than Napalm versus River. And I personally think Pac-Max took it, right? That's me personally. But I could also see where Wing... Like, it was that close where so many of the objective reasons why they were neck and neck were like this. And then that's when the judge's subjectivity that made it the deciding factor. I was rooting for so much for Black Roll this year, and honestly, if Black Roll would have won against Wing, then he surely was GBB champ. Yeah, I could see that. Wing using doping meat was pure overkill. Yeah. Random, do a Oh, Bulezo, thank you for becoming a member. Sorry, guys, I'm reading like old messages. I'm like trying to. Random. Do beatboxers respect Zero for his percussion? Been on a Zero kick lately. Love his style. Old hit. Zero is one of my favorite beatboxers of all time. Zero is cool, awesome. Like I, got my inward K spam from Zero. Like do like stuff like that. I'm like, he does that a lot, so I want to do it too. I took inspo from him. He also gets way too much hate for trying to get the crowd involved, and I find it stupid, to be honest. Yeah, I think hate towards any beatboxer is not good, guys. Don't hate on beatboxers, but don't glaze them either, and you should be able to critique them. So yeah, some things come off as hateful, but I would critique Black Rose. The way he gets the crowd involved, it works, right? But as a judge, you should be able to say like, okay, is the crowd moving because of his beatboxing, or is it just because he's telling them to move, right? Food for thought. Are there any beatboxers you want to collab with? I'm not sure. I have to think about that one. There's so many beatboxers, and I would feel bad for leaving out someone that, I forgot to think of in the moment. Ulacio with his goated question. Who's my mic technique goat? Okay. I can't think of one person, guys. I'm sorry. I always take a lot of things from different people, so I'm just going to answer a bunch of people. King Inertia. Elise. Napalm. Codfish. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Gotta be Maxo or Geometric Effects. Wait, is that your answer, Tile, to who beatboxers I want to collab with? No comment. When one ends with their most popular routine in finals, it hits hard like Pac-Max, and now you did it at CBC. Thank you. Yeah. Oh yeah, I loved when Pac-Max did the Master of the Groove. I think that was one of the deciding factors that made him win. Waiting for the League of Legends stream now. I was thinking Maxo. Oh, Maxo. Right. Mic technique. Of course. I forgot about that, dude. Yeah, Maxo. Dan for Judge GBB 2027. Oh, I would love to. Peponi, please. Can you let me judge? I'm like, please, just I open my brain and this CHAMPS title. I don't know if I could, like, international battles are like exponentially harder, especially for my style and what the current meta is. I know I can't, I'm probably not gonna get much titles. I mean, I'll try, but like, please, hopefully my smartingness brain, beatboxer brain, is good enough for me to qualify to judge. And please also just like, I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate if it does get announced. I'm like, ooh, Dan judging you. Why is Dan judging GBP 2027? He's not even winning anything. Who is this guy? Sing-songy beatboxer? Ew, told you. Bro, could you release a studio produced version of Contagious? It would be such a firehouse song. Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, that would. But, oh, speaking of produced songs, I'm releasing a produced song next. Ooh, the people who hear live know first. So, yeah. That's it. Dan and Reaps One collab would be sick. Ooh, that'd be cool. What's up, Beatbox Funny Moments? Shout out Beatbox Funny Moments. I see you on my homepage. You'd be like, I think he's up to like number 7 now. He has like Beatbox Funny Moments number 7. Shout out Beatbox Funny Moments. Anyway, I just joined. I love yourself, bro. Music is fire and beatbox. Your music is fire, beatbox and produced. Thank you. I appreciate that. Mazzy Lantern. The popularity of a beatboxer among non-beatbox audience is like double-edged sword, because yeah, you do get the fame, but it also affects your professional image. Sorry, wait. I read that with like my brain was off. The popularity of a beatboxer among non-beatbox audiences is like a double-edged sword, because you do get the fame, but it also affects your professional image. Yes, I think pro bias is such a huge thing, and too many freaking judges have their popularity OG beatboxer goggles on. They're like, ooh, this guy's an OG. He started that sound, so because of that, you know, like, yeah, respect to him that he started a sound, but don't let that, like, unless he applied that, you know, in the battle he did, judge based off of the material you're given. Shout out Given. No, but like, judge what's in front of you, you know, like, if you know, you know. I think I don't know what I was going to say. Anyways, I'm responsible for at least 50 of your GBB 25 Elim views. Send me to another place, man. You're legend. Thank you, James. Appreciate that. Yeah, do I use Ableton? Yeah, I do use Ableton. Bro, I made a studio version for fun exams, like a rough version, and it's got so much potential. Let's go. Big up. What is on that loop station right now? I'm curious. That's what's on my loop station right now. Conscious vibration do go crazy though. True. He's what got me to learn the vibration. Yeah. Beatbox Funny Moments channel is hysterical. True. Rock, paper, scissors. I pick paper. I pick scissors. Oh, did you see that instant? Because I was actually scared for a moment that I picked the losing thing. I had to think about that. Not gonna lie, you got the best singing / producing in the game, but thank you. Thank you, appreciate that. Also, guys, singing. Work on your singing too. It's a sound. If you're gonna use it, you have to think about it this way. If you're using singing as a part of your routine, isn't that like let's say your intro has singing. Isn't that like the highlight? So shouldn't you work on the singing as much as you do another sound, like in the drop? If your drop has lip rolls and you're only working on your lip rolls, like work on your singing too. That's why you should get lessons with me, Dan. I'm doing lessons. But yeah. LM in Florida, prime example of that OG bias. No hate, I love LM. True! I cheated. I got lucky, Tayo. I didn't cheat. That is a crazy loop, thank you. Imagine how weird of a world if people could make a beat and / sound. Oh my gosh, hold these messages. Would be wild. Copyright extent. Yeah, true. Hi Dan, I'm on break at work. What's up, Octo? Guys, let's big up Octo Beatbox. This guy went crazy. I think he is one of the new up and comers in Canada. That's gonna be up there. What were the decisions in CHAMPS and Great North that I did agree with? I said it in the Great North ones that I didn't agree with. I explained why earlier, but just to summarize, I didn't agree with the Derek Boyette vote. I would have voted for Boyette. You hear that NL bass? Anyways, I'm getting distracted. Gene versus Vanoa, I would have voted for Gene, and then Derek versus Wally, I would have voted Derek. That's it. But I explained why, and again, no hate to any of those guys. Hey, I've just seen other videos of La Cup and you've seen format, and they both get 3 minutes and basically pass the hand to each other when they want. Do you like that format? Any thoughts? Yeah, I mean, I didn't watch everything, like, you know, but I think it's cool. I have to watch more to, you know, give my input on it, but I mean, just based off of what I've seen, I think it's cool. Because, like, if you're able to get, like, a thought out and response really quickly, and you know, you don't need to think about, like, structure and composition. But then again, who even needs to think about structure and composition when judges don't even freaking consider that as a part of the criteria? And like, yeah, I do consider it. No, you don't, bro. Why did you say that? was horrible. Did you see how many mistakes I made? I thought he picked one before my second message. GG Tayo. Did I get a new PC yet? I did not. What artist do I listen to? My songwriting is amazing. Thank you. you guys, my songwriting is amazing, and then I'm gonna say like freaking Drake. I mean, I do listen to a good amount of Drake. I say that The Weeknd, Party Next Door, Jacob Collier. I don't listen to like a particular artist. I just listen to a lot of, like, if you look at my song, my playlist is like just a bunch of different artists. But those are a couple. We're in an a cappella group, so does it benefit beatboxing, or did it benefit your beatboxing? I was not in an a cappella group. I would love to be a part of an a cappella group. I do think it would benefit your beatboxing, because it teaches beatboxers how to listen. Because I think so many beatboxers don't know how to listen, especially when they're jamming, bro. It's actually frustrating. I hate obnoxious jammers. Not hate, guys. Don't use hate. That's a strong word. But I can't stand obnoxious jammers. Like, I'm jamming, not like, for once, we're not jamming on Discord. We're jamming in person. So I want to vibe with you. Can you actually listen what I'm trying to jam and not just freaking? But you know, okay, I'm saying this with a lot of passion, but like, I haven't encountered an obnoxious IRL jammer in a long time. So, anyways, W Octo for real. Is this VOD going up for replay? Yes, it is. Take English lessons with me, James. I'll teach you. Amicable, proprietary. You're banned. Sensation is still my favorite from you. The way you play singing parts in between the beats. Thank you. Appreciate that. I put a lot of thought into that. I actually agreed with all the judges' decisions in this Great North. I'm happy with how it went. Guys, yeah. Great North, such a great, like, the whole, just the vibes of the event were just amazing. And I felt everybody, I didn't think that, maybe some people were a little bit, I would say, maybe upset. You know, wouldn't we all be upset from losing a battle? But it wasn't to a point where, because I've been to some events where I could feel like there would be like a certain area of the venue or the room where like I could tell these guys were just like not with the decisions, or they're like, oh, this event sucks, or, you know, like I could, you know, sometimes to a certain degree, right? And I get it, but I feel like you having that kind of emits this like negative aura around the room, which isn't, and I did not feel any of that this year, which was awesome. And I think everybody just was like super supportive, and this is like, it's what the beatbox community, it's like the best part of the beatbox community, and that's what I got this weekend at Great North. You know, I might be biased towards my friends though, totally fine, but again, judges being biased towards your friends, not totally fine. But as a thing, I'm not gonna finish my thought. My brain. Beatboxer crash out. True. GBH. Why Gene lost? I don't know. I have to ask the judges. I would have voted for Gene. Tunacino kept handling the mic to Bronix every time he saw him start drinking. That's evil, but that's a strat. You do not need that many hats. Speaking of hats, guys, if anybody from Canada knows the No Name brand, look at this hat I got. Not sponsored, but No Name brand hat. I'll put it right here. But yeah, crashing out beatbox is a new genre. True. Oh my god, Nariko with the I'm taking too long to scroll through the chat, but with the 5 Canadian, thank you. I know I missed it like 2 minutes ago, but thank you. New PC eventually I got to go. Thanks for the stream. Thank you, Nariko. I appreciate that. And if you didn't see it, hopefully you see it in the VOD. And I didn't mean to. You're gonna think he's gonna leave and think I ignored him for the 5 account. Listening to Jacob Collier is like listening to 50 other artists for free. Bro does so many claps. True. Canadian Champ, thank you. Thank you, MG. Appreciate that. Get your energy out and please give us a beat. Pretty please beat. You will get a beat. I'll give you a beat. Every event is better received than GVB. I wonder why. I've been saying it throughout the entire stream. You know, I think the two no, not two, sorry. I wonder why, let me repeat. I wonder why. Maybe it's just the sound. 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 Is it amazing for beatbox to be an acapella? Yeah. I would not be biased towards my friends as a judge. I'm so excited to judge VBC with you, bro. Guys, also, shout out the West Coast Groove. If you are somewhat near the Vancouver area in the world, submit for the Vancouver Championships, Vancouver Beatbox Championships 2026, because their wildcard spots are open internationally, so anybody in the world can submit. And the deadline is June the 6th. No, deadline is June the 7th. 6-7. They sell that at my work, bro. Oh my gosh. Are you talking about the no-name brand Octo? Pajama pants are so comfy. True. Same pajama pants. Let's go, Momo. Wait, then, what is GNB? What did you win? So GNB is Great North Beatbox, and that was the competition that was open internationally to everybody, that was hosted in Toronto, Canada. And simultaneously, at the same weekend, the Canadian Champs were also happening during that time, which I won first place for. And that's basically what it is. I explained everything in one breath. I waited until you saw I'm going now. Okay, thanks, Naruto. Peace. He said one more time, there was a train going by and I missed it. I'll have what he's having. That's funny. What, do you think it's the sound? I don't know, I'm probably wrong. Don't listen to me. Careful, Dan, you may have silent clippers. Bro, I'll clip farm. I'm in Cairo, is that close enough? Yeah, I think you might be clapped. It's really far. Hey, but if you, it's still open to you, you know. Beatboxers have some serious tongue game. Oh my gosh. It's like Den Beatboxer is a completely professional artist, and Den the streamer is like a cool guy who's naturally high without any substance. Never saw this. Guys, this is why you should join the Den streams, okay? You need to inward talk, man. Breathe. Oh my goodness. Is that a fruit smoothie? Yes, it is. How did you even see that? You're doxing me. No, but yeah, it is a fruit smoothie. Thank you for reminding me, because I'm yapping and I'm not drinking. And I think a little yap break, I don't know if Boyette is still in the chat, but if he sees this in the VOD, let's watch the reel I did with him. I just did a quick little reel, you know, nothing. Oh, what the heck? Wait, what? Look at this guy. Wait. Guys, look at this. You gotta relax, son. Oh, that's ball. That's ball. Beat time? Yeah, oh wait. Yeah, James, here. This is actually beat time. I'll clip the sweet version Den moments, and then how could they judge so hardly? Alright, look at this, guys. Bro, he even, do you see that, guys? Okay, look. Do you see how it's like the Den text, right? That's the either that's the, he just got the exact one, or he like copied, like, it looks so good. Okay, let's watch the video. I'm yapping.
know that you are my greatest high. You make me fly. You make me fly. Make me.
Wow, it's boys, guys. I'm telling you, Boyette is the new. Is the new potential to be the new big beatboxer, guys. Wait, I have to. He probably sent a collab request. I gotta do that. Okay, let me do this. Bro, speedrun edited like the thing. Wait, how do I? Oh, okay. I said the collab, guys. There was your beat time, James. That was the beat. Hand in pockets is wild. I was very tired that day. It was a long day, but you know, that is so satisfying. Thank you. I hope Boyette doesn't get the same treatment as Vokoda in battles. How does that relate? Beauty, a beaut. Thank you, James. Then how to switch from inward fry to inward bass? So like, how the heck? Oh my gosh, excuse me. I don't know. I still wonder how you felt in GBB when you finally passed the limbs and realized you're gonna battle Wing for the. Oh, there were so many thoughts. I was like, I saw like the top 8 list. I'm like, oh yes, I got 7th place. And then I saw like who got. Okay, I'm battling 2nd place. Then who's second? I'm like Wing. I was like, oh, the views. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm battling Wing. And I was like, oh, I just had it. I was like, I want to make it like good time on stage. I was like, okay, I can do Moments I Had. That's like my most popular song. I gotta do it so that people will check it out if they do like me, or if not, if I just get completely out anti-Wing fanboyed, you know. But yeah, in the name stuff, the constant mention of Audicle. I mean, I probably will, because name changes just be doing like that. This is my 2nd win now. Thank you, Jared. You know what? Shout out. This is my 2nd win. It feels like my 1st win. Not trying to like hate anybody who competed all for the mouth and like, but that competition, like, you know, it was compared to like this, you know, and this one meant a lot to me. So yeah, I felt really happy with the Canadian champs. And yeah, also shout out to my opponents, T-Swigs, Mike SD, Hybrid, and then Cymax. Like, you know, this was a fun time at the Canadian champs, and there were so many people, like, you know, who I would wish also were there, like Big Squid, Rain, you know. But yeah, I beat Elise in the past year. True. By the way, how was 2H Live Great North 2024? I'm so curious. That was one of the best showcases I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm not even joking. Like, bro's click rolls, like his, are in 4K. Like, most people's click rolls, like, you'll only hear like bass, or like you can tell they're just trying to be like loud. 2H click roll is like IMAX theater surround sound. I can see the individual pores of the person on screen, but also feel it was wow. That's just one element of his showcase. You know, it was amazing. And Jared, I beat T Swigs, and then I beat Mike SD, and then Hybrid, and then Cymax for finals. Random thought: are you doing a song with Helium or Peter Sarancha? This guy said Peter Sriracha. Peter, that's disrespectful. I apologize. You sure you are the winner? Okay. Yeah. What? Maddox and Tomazakre versus Peponi and Hershey. Who is winning? What is that matchup? That is the most weird, interesting matchup. Bro, like, just that's like you pulled out cards from like a thing and was like, all right, these people are battling. Sun. I love the sun memes. Onion, Sunion, Sonic, Sunion Ring, Sonus. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Wait. Did someone say PacMax is streaming? Is PacMax still streaming? Can I stream snipe PacMax? I mean, someone said he's streaming on, what, Twitch? Does he even have a Twitch link? Who said he was streaming? I mean, he's probably not streaming now. Love you, Dan. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Love you, too. He was earlier. He still might be. On Twitch? Are you talking about Rice Diaries? You all started at the exact same time. Second, I got notifications. Okay, wait. Wait, I'm stream sniping him. Twitch.tv/PacMax. Is that his Twitch thingy? Probably doesn't. No, this has. I have to probably. No, this is not PacMax. Check his story. Ah, good. True. I should check his story. PacMax still streaming. PacMax BBX. There he is. Oh, he's just chatting.
Bien.
Frick. It's all in French. See, this is why you pay attention in French class, guys.
Oh la. Stream snipe. Thank you.
Instantly, first thing I joined. Oh la. Stream. That was horrible. That was the worst.
Merci du follow, Momokoril.
Worst French accent. Accent I've done in my life. So what is he doing? Is he doing like a bingo
Stream sniping
game?
You from dance. Oh, thank you. We just watched the PlayStation State of Play. Thanks for coming by.
Of course, man. Appreciate that.
Dan qui est en stream là? Yeah, Dan is in live stream for. Ah, okay, he's watching my stream. That's funny. Hello. Hello there.
I wonder if the stream delay is.
We watched the PlayStation State of Play. We just watched
the audio. You see the loop?
State of Play. Thanks for coming by.
Oh no. Of course, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah, now we're.
Oh no.
Congrats, by the way, for Canadian champs. That's funny.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Congrats on freaking GNB champ and French champ. The audio. Yeah. You see the loop?
Yeah. It's gonna be terrible.
Also, guys, you know ball, like, me and Dropical did this, so we're technically biting Dropical.
Now we are doing this. Congrats, by the way, for Canadian champs.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Congrats on freaking GNB champ and French champ.
Thank you.
You see the loop?
Thank you. It's gonna be terrible.
Also, guys, you know ball, like, Me and Dropical did this,
Yeah,
so we're
now we-
technically fighting Dropical.
Now we are doing this. Congrats, by the way.
Thank you.
Oh, God, the
Appreciate
loop
that.
is horrible.
I appreciate that. Shut up, Pac-Max.
God.
Congrats on
It's gonna get foil.
French champ. It's gonna get better.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I see the loop.
Also, I see the loop. Yeah. You know, ball like
Yeah, I know ball.
me and Dropical did
Oh
this.
my God.
So we're technically fighting Dropical. Okay, let it loop one more time. Okay, one more time. Thank you.
Oh, God,
Appreciate
the loop
that.
is horrible.
I appreciate that. Shut up, Pac-Max.
God. Thanks. It's gonna get foil.
French.
And French champ.
It's
Yeah,
gonna
thank
get
you.
better.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I see the loop.
Also, I see the loop. Yeah. You know, ball like
Yeah, I know ball.
me and Dropical did
Oh my
this.
God.
So we're technically fighting Dropical. Okay, let it loop one more time. Okay, one more
Okay.
time.
Okay.
Thank you.
There you go.
One more time.
It's probably gonna one more time, yeah.
Shut up, Pac-Max. Shut up, Pac-Max.
It's gonna get foil. And French
Ah, yeah,
champ.
It's gonna get better.
Thank you.
And French champ. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Wow. French champs so much.
Yeah, I know ball.
Yeah, I do know him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let it loop one more time.
Okay, that's it. That was the one more time.
There you go.
Goodbye, Pac-Max.
Probably
Appreciate
gonna
it. Have a nice stream. Peace out. Oh, wait.
Shut up, Pac-Max.
Before you collab with
to
this
Dan.
on your stream without the delay.
Champion. Champion of Canada.
Thank you. Yeah. Wow. French champs so much.
Yeah, I do know. Yeah, I saw that ball. Yeah.
Okay, that's it. That was the one more time.
Okay, yeah.
Goodbye,
Thanks.
Pac-Max.
See ya,
Appreciate
bro.
it.
Was a
Have a
pleasure.
nice stream.
You too.
Peace out. Oh, wait.
Shut up, Pac-Max.
Before you collab with
to
this
Dan.
on your stream without the delay.
Champion. Champion of Canada.
Thank you. Yeah. Wow. French champs so much.
Okay.
Oh, he's gonna let it go on for too long.
Okay, that's it. That was the one more time.
Okay, yeah.
Goodbye, Pac-Max.
See ya,
Appreciate
bro.
it.
What the heck,
pleasure.
man?
Nice stream.
All right.
You too.
That was
Peace
disappointing.
out. Oh, wait.
Shut up, Pac-Max.
Before you collab with
to
this
Dan.
on your stream without the delay.
Champion. Champion of Canada.
Thank you. Yeah. Wow. French champs.
Okay.
Oh, he's gonna let it go on for too long.
Okay, yeah.
Goodbye, Pac-Max. Okay.
No, leave it.
What the
Leave it.
heck,
Leave it.
man?
Leave it. Stay.
Peace out.
Okay.
Before you collab with this on your stream
Stay.
without the delay. Wow.
No, leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it.
Okay,
Stay.
we're
Stay.
Wow. Big up Pac-Max. What a guy. What a guy. What's up, Draxon? That was fire. Yeah, that was fire. I have a question, dude. How do I do tongue bass and click roll? Tongue bass with the tip of your tongue and click roll inward, like that. There you go. Speed run lessons. Speaking of tongue bass, guys, this sound is so fun. It's so cool. Such a cool sound. D-Lo type, for real. I literally got it from. Oh, excuse me. I got it from the D-Lo showcase. I remember hearing that sound. I was like, bruh, this is like the coolest sound. Like, I know he's had that sound, but like this is like one of the coolest sounds ever. Like, especially live. And I'm like, I want to learn that right now. You know. But yeah, speaking of D-Lo, like that. Sing a little harmonies. Anyways, do the sing a little harmony. There you go, bro. Yeah, Sen, it is the deep thing. Using what I told you about vocal tongue bass. Pretty much. I realized my Twitch is less delayed. I'm switching. Pick up Twitch. And I'm also thinking, like, I have like this specific interval, like the I'm thinking of doing like because what I'm doing is the interval. I want to do like that interval. It's the same one that Hiss does, but like Hiss does it inward, like like the in my pocket, right? But that one, it's kind of hard, and but what if I do it outward? So like, or, oh my gosh, it's hard, but I think it's possible if I practice it more. Yeah. How do I do it? I'm sorry, I have to gatekeep the sound a little bit for a couple bit. Or you could just fast track learn it lessons, possibly. But yeah, should totally react to my 74 bases vid for a stream, even though you've seen it. Oh my god, bro! Actually, I do reference it quite a bit because there's so many bases. You have transferred. What's up, Momo? There you go. Den freestyles. I suck at I don't suck at freestyling. Yeah, I have to think about that one. I want to say I'm good, but I don't suck. But I do enjoy it. Congrats, man. Did I say your best already, Karen? But anyways, thank you. Massive past year for real. Yeah, guys, Space G base server. There you go. Winks inward click roll in phenomenon. I was about to say like phenomenon, because that's how he says it. I'm like, but inward click roll. Wait, does he do? Oh, that one? Whatever that is. Or are you talking about the that's such a cool snare. Second bass you did with the Pac Max is very clear and subby. Thank you. Bro, I can't. It's Supernova does the same one. Love the texture of my unique type of inner bass. Thank you. You ever had an embarrassing moment beatboxing? Just start coughing in the middle? Oh my gosh, James, bro. 2019 Den versus Big Dave. I hate that. I would never want to look back. It's disgusting. Then when the VBC wildcard is dropping since they extended the deadline. I don't know the exact deadline, so unfortunately I do not know. But you can probably find out on the West Coast Groove at the West Coast Groove on Instagram. Is King Inertia's style hard? Yes. How did you get that sound texture? I don't get it. I listened to Trung Bao.
Get deep by the venom. Get deep by the venom. By the venom.
Well, I really liked the Trung Bao texture, and then I realized I could do it, so I kind of built it off of that. Alright guys, when this smoothie is finished, I will end stream. Unless there's any more questions you had regarding Canadian Champs and Great North Weekend. I love Osis beatbox. True. Did he post again? Because if he did post again. Oh, shoot. So I love the new profile pic. Goes hard. Okay, no, he didn't. I have to every single time. It's true though. I'm not just like spamming it. Like, Osis beatbox. It's tough. Goes dummy. Your reaction request was for nothing. Yeah, I don't know if I'm doing. I should probably remove the reaction requests. I'm sorry. Space. Because, yeah, I explained it earlier on stream. I don't know if I'm motivated to do watching beatboxing on stream as much as before. Who would I like to collab with if I haven't already? Someone asked that earlier. Let me just list off a bunch of people. I mean, Boyette would be one. Oh, I would like to collab with the Gene. Gene would be a cool collab. But these are, come on guys, these are some obvious answers. I actually want to collab with like, Amit. I would love to collab with Amit. Taco, yeah. Who else? Osis. That would be cool. Like, what? How the heck you could collab with Osis? Exactly. How? Right? Martin! What is up, Martin Benatti, guys? We got Martin Benatti in the chat. What is up? Thank you, Scad, man. But thank you, man. Appreciate the congrats. Guys, Martin Benatti, go listen. I know he's released some new stuff. Go listen to that stuff. Because Martin Benatti, probably one of my new favorite loopers. And I don't have many favorite loopers. Because my nickname before was Den the Loop the Loop Hater. How often do I stream? Oh no. Does he know? Do you know that? Oh James, this is me. I'm like, how often do you stream? Wait. And I was just thinking of like, do you guys know what I mean? I'm like, hey bro, how often you stream? Oh, collab with Rico would be cool. But yeah, I might stream tomorrow or in 3 months. But you could join the Discord server. I might have the link still in my... It is. There you go. You get notified anytime I stream. Well, I did say I was finishing the stream as soon as I finished my drink. I'm not talking about this one either. I will see Den stream every 6 months. Okay, it's not that bad. Is it that bad, actually? Wait. It can't be that bad, right? When's the last time I streamed? Oh, you guys like this thumbnail? I feel like I'm kind of low-key goated with thumbnails. Also, guys, see that thumbnail? I wrote that text with my mouse. Do you guys know about the mouse tech, bro? Can you do that with your mouse? I didn't use what are those things called? Drawing pad? At least twice a year. Big freaking bottle. True. 3.78 liters. It's fine you're editing because I'm off break in 7 minutes. Oh, man. I always see Den stream every 6 months. Don't drink in plastic bottle. It's not good. That's true. That's why I drink with a glass straw and a glass cup. And then you drink, and then you balance it out by drinking in a plastic water bottle. No way it was actually 5 months. Dang, I'm clapped. I remember I'd be streaming, guys, and I'd be like, I'll see you in 2 days. I'll see you in 2 days. Maybe I should put this as like a Twitch emote. 5 months. I am a washed streamer, man. But I'll try my best to stream more, guys. Silk song never being finished. Technically, I did finish it. If I didn't read chat the entire thing, I wouldn't have even known about the hidden Act 3. But yeah. No, don't end stream. I'm almost done. Who said that? Oh my gosh. Drink water from the sponge. What are these messages? Shazam lock in. How long does it take you to make a fresh routine? It depends how motivated I am. Sometimes it takes me like 20 minutes, and sometimes it takes me like freaking 6 months. You had to check yourself. See, we on October, man. Love you. Okay. Yeah, October. Oh my gosh. Oh, Aaron, what's good, bro? Congrats on becoming the Canadian champ, dog. Appreciate that. Thank you. I think he's drawing you trust. I don't know if he's drawing me, bro. I don't know about that. Anyways, okay. I think this is a good time to end off stream. This was a great stream, guys. I let out a lot of thoughts. When do you think I'll stream next? Who knows? But you can join the Discord. Right here. There you go. See that link? It's right there. Right there in the chat. There. Yeah, that's where it is. Which osmosis water drink the reverse osmosis? Reverse. Am I dyeing my hair? I like how you're doing 2 messages. Are you dying soon? And then you wrote like my hair. I was like, that was mean. No. That's funny miscommunication. I don't know about dyeing my hair soon. Yeah, when it was blonde, it was cool, but I don't know about that. You mentioned new song coming up. Yes, new song coming up 2 weeks from now. Yeah, you'll see. There, the stream knows. But yeah, Night Beauty and Rage. See you in 6 months. True. W stream. Thanks, Dan. Peace out, guys. Okay. Are you ready for the outro? I did the outro in so long. How do I end my streams? Oh yeah, like this.
Thank you.